Welcome back guys, and it's another command block video on how to, on my new sort of mini series on how to get your spawn up and ready, and just certain things that you might need along the way or that might help you. And this time we're actually going to be doing the spawn itself. So obviously I'm just going to keep it simple here, but just something simple that's just easy to use and sort of ready to go for anybody just starting up a realm, especially as PS4 or PlayStation has just joined Realm, so there's going to be a lot of people looking for something and don't want to get their places blown up, etc. So yeah, what I've done here is I've just built myself a small spawn, not particularly perfect or nothing crazy, but it's perfectly protected, especially with some of the new-ish blocks that they've put on it. It saves a lot of commands and stuff like that. So let's get down to it. So first things first, after you have spent your long time making your pretty awesome spawn, you're not going to want people to actually break it. So as you can see here, hit the grass and it breaks up until here, and then nothing will break in here. And also what you can't see at the moment, so I haven't got the Elytra, you can't get past this particular wall here or fly over it. You have to go through these gates. And one more little thing is that you can obviously add a place that you do want to break, and just like that. Oh no, I've got myself stuck, get myself out of here, and of course you can build in this area as well, whereas right here you can't. One way to bypass these of course is to have operator, but you're not going to be giving an operator out to anybody unless they're your mods or admins. And yeah, so there are these three blocks. You've probably heard of them before, but I just thought I'd go through this just to make sure I cover everything in here. And you've got the deny block, the allow block, and the border block. With the deny block here, I've just filled in underneath my base from exactly the coordinates right here, and I filled it up until this corner here. There you go, and you can see it. So I've basically just put an underlayer, which has now kept this whole area protected, and you can't build anywhere inside. Obviously as an operator I can still break, but if you're not an operator you can't break it. If you want people to be able to break a certain block in there, you might have like a little mining bit or something like that. You can just pop an allow there. Again, these are all the way from the sky to the ground. However, to counteract that, you can put allows on top of denies. So let's say you don't want people to be able to build underneath, you can put a deny followed by an allow on top of it, which means everything on top of this block you can break, anything underneath this you won't be able to break. To give you these as well, it's just a give command, and it's do it at S ourselves. It's either the deny, allow, or there we go, border block. So once you've given yourself that, obviously you can get started. And of course the border block is something I've put it underneath. So if we go underneath here, I've basically put it underneath where the wall is like this, and I've left a little open bit, and when you're not OP you simply can't get out of there. So yeah, you can sort of use this in many actual different things. So if I'm not OP, I won't be able to get through there. However, because I am, I can. And if you don't want your spawn ending up a little bit like this, then I would probably change some of the game rules as well, because you're going to need some of the game rules to be changed in order to make sure that that doesn't happen. So if we just head over to our chat bar here and we type in game rule, of course to stop the TNT exploding, you're going to type game rule TNT explodes and then change that to false, which means you can still get TNT but it won't actually explode. Another important one is the fire. So obviously you might have people that want to come and cause sort of grief in terms of lighting everything on fire and then leaving. You can change two things here, which is the fire damage. So people can make fires but it won't actually damage anything. So if you do fire damage, you can change that to false and it won't make any fire damage. And fire tick is the way that it spreads. So if you want fire to be there, you might want to leave the damage on but you don't want it to spread, you can just change that to false. So that's another important one not to forget. And if you're looking for more anti-grief commands, I'm going to be doing a little series, so just make sure to keep up with it. If I haven't posted it already, I will leave a link just popping up on the screen once it is posted. And yeah, that'll be a bit more tailored to anti-griefing, and then there'll be other bits as well that we'll cover. But on the last thing here, obviously you might want yourself a chest and some starter items. I have got another video which I'll put to pop up now, which gives the specifically just one set of starter items, but if you want it like a reoccurring, you might want to give wooden swords or something like that out. Here I've just done like a little welcome thing. You can of course put the rules or a starting map. Just head downstairs. We've got one chest here which has been cloned and one command block. Again, you don't have to do this, but I've always noticed spawns have some sort of, you know, something to start with. If it's not a in particular starter kit in itself, it might be a few items or something that players can come back daily and get. And with this, all I'm doing is I'm cloning the chest in front of it by doing a clone command with a repeat unconditional always active, with a 100 tick delay, so it's every I think 5 seconds it will get cloned again and again. So even if it gets emptied, it'll then repopulate with the item. And I've done a clone. I've taken the coordinate of this chest right here, and then I've put the coordinate there, -12 to 98, and then again -12 to 98, and then I wanted to clone it 4 blocks above, so that's a tilde, nothing, because we don't want it left and right, tilde 4, which means 4 blocks above this command block, which is where it's at, and then another tilde to mean not then on the other z-axis. And oh. And if you want it coming a bit longer, you can obviously change how long this takes right here. You could have it every 2000 ticks, etc., whatever is easiest for you or works best for your realm or server. And again, you can change this, you can name items and just put stuff in there and it will just clone over as soon as it executes that tick. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date with any new videos or posts coming out, especially if it's to do with this. So I'm going to try and get all the videos sort of out and in one category for it. See ya. Bye bye.